Hola, Taurus. Taurus singles. This is your April read. The month of April. For singles. Super singles, I call it. This is the 4 pillars. We look at emotional, intellectual, sexual, and lifestyle. Core values. 4 pinnacles. The 4 pillars of the chair, table, relationship. What we're trying to do with this is a little different. We're trying to find a person that Spirit has for you, the right person. Not the wrong person, but the right person. That's who we'll be looking at. We're going to clear the runway, Taurus, and we're going to say, now, Spirit Airlines. I hope I can say that. It's not like an infringement. Now Spirit Airlines is going to bring down to the runway the person that's right for you. They're going to land. We're going to take them out on a date, get to know them a little bit. Going to try to go away from this, you being able to tell who they are. Okay? And, let's see. Let's just do a little bit more here. Okay. Emotionally. Passionate person emotionally. Intellectually. Wow. Philosopher maybe? Sexually. Lifestyle. Okay. Alright, so now we're looking at them emotionally so we can try to identify them. When we're out on a date, you're trying to get to know them. What kind of stories are they going to tell? What kind of stories, Dave? It's this person. This is a person, and you, a little bit of, it won't take long to get to this. You could kind of go them right into this. They're going to say, people don't appreciate me. They're going to say, I try so hard to help other people and I give so much of myself to other people, but I get taken for granted, right? So that could be a feeling. So that comes from childhood. So that would be someone in childhood. Maybe they were a middle child. You could ask around, try to get that story. They felt like they had to try a little harder. Moon in conjunct Sun and astrology, if you're into astrology, be a dead giveaway of this kind of energy. Oftentimes with this, it's like one parent is, they have to emotionally, not even emotionally, they have to almost change their persona as a child, and they learn this very easily, very quickly, very young, a little bit with each parent to get attention. So they learn early on that they're not going to get attention for being who they are. They're going to get attention for giving something or doing something for the other person. Giving for the dad, way oversimplified. They got to be the little cutesy daddy's girl and happy and sit on daddy's lap. And maybe he doesn't like it if you're crying or want to be serious, and with mom, you need to be something else. And you kind of learn this. So probably the way they're going to be emotionally is you're going to be kind of happy and outgoing. You're going to express a lot of this Knight of Wands energy. But if you're a perceptive person, you may well be, Taurus. You listen to tarot and stuff. You're going to see in their eyes a little bit of pain. Like even though they're happy and even though they're saying everything's great and they're really pleasant people to be around, there's this emotional side to them too that's in there where they're, and I guess I don't know if they hide it or it's just down inside of them and they don't wear it on their sleeve. And I think as you get to know them, you might get to know this a little better. So another thing to keep in mind with this person here, Taurus, is they're a lot more vulnerable than they seem. That's another thing. And they're a lot more sensitive than they seem more. Like, if they don't seem like a sensitive person, they probably are. And intellectually, I mean, it could be judge, but it's someone that's not afraid to make judgments. Um, and with the Queen of Swords, could be an air sign, Aquarius, Mercury going on there, or even Gemini or Libra, Mercury. Aquarius comes to mind, but this is someone, when they're speaking and intellectually, they're not afraid to assert themselves. They're not a wallflower, they're not passive. They're going to be very engaging intellectually and in conversation, and they're probably going to want to take control of the conversation a lot. And they may just take control of it naturally, like they might be when they speak. With the Judgment card here, they speak with a lot of depth, and they bring a lot of wisdom to what they're doing, what they're saying, to the point where people may just kind of naturally, they may have a magnetism about them, a gravitas, where when they speak, people kind of realize this person kind of is really saying something here. Another thing too, they may double entendres, metaphors. They may speak in a way that's complex, has a lot of depth. And they're not someone that really enjoys banter and light conversation so much. When they talk, if you're all at a big party and you're laughing and it's like, what was on Netflix and ha ha ha, maybe they're just quiet. And then when they do talk, it's something kind of heavy, and everybody's like, whoa, about the nature of Netflix in our culture of modernity and the cancel culture, something like that. You can see this person being kind of heavy when they do say something. Sexually, with the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Well, I think what this is saying, you're probably not going to have sex on the first date. There's someone that's a little careful about whether they choose to have sex or not. This could even be day to day. This could be someone that, on a given day, they may base whether or not they're going to have sex upon kind of how they're doing that day. Whether they say that or not, from the time they wake up, whether you want it or not, that could be a day where they're like, I'm not down this day. But there's someone that can really let go and have fun sexually. It's the Nine of Cups sexually is be like the Sagittarius or Aries type Venus or Mars, if you look at the astrology of it. And I think there's someone, maybe the reason why they kind of think about it is because when they make love, I think they really put their emotions into it. Yeah. So when they decide to make love, it's like they're all the way. I think they're gonna be a very good lover. You take this Nine of Cups and call it emotional satisfaction. This is gonna be emotional satisfaction in love. So there's someone that when they may take a minute to get there, okay, sexually, but when they do, and when they open up to you, you're gonna feel like this is like really great sex. You're really having a good time. It's not gonna be real heavy sex. I mean, you might even laugh while you're having sex, but it's gonna just feel really good and kind of fun. Like when you have sex with this person, you may start thinking, I don't know how old you are, but you may start thinking, wow, this almost was what it was like when I was a teenager making love. It's just sort of free and fun and light sex and good. Okay, and then we're looking at their core values here and lifestyle. So this is someone, I want to call him a penny pincher, but in terms of lifestyle, core values, they believe in saving money, and they don't believe in extravagance. And you will hear a story. They're going to have a story about a past lover, probably, and they're going to, they're going to reveal themselves by the way they talk about it. And they're going to say things, or even about a friend. Well, my friend who still owes me $2,000 just bought a new car, and maybe they don't say their friend's a dick, but there's a clear implication that they take responsibility seriously, and they're not going to look favorably upon others that don't. So they know how to handle money, and they know how to handle resources. This is not someone that's going to tell you a story where they went bankrupt, or maybe they did once and they got together, but it's not someone's going to tell you, man, I've got so many credit cards, I have to pay one with another, and no, they're very balanced like that. And then you have also the Six of Cups. So they're someone who nostalgia means a lot to them. So to the point where they may want an old car. That was the first car they made love in, and they may spend a lot of time and money fixing up an old Chevy, muscle car for that reason. But also someone that has like traditional values, big time. So, and I think they're going to value family here. With the Six of Cups is kind of what is going on. They may have in their mind a very particular idea of what it means to have a secure family and home. And it's, to them, it's going to mean it's this traditional family that rings back to their childhood. So, like, they may want to cook the same kind of meals that mom cooked. On holidays, they may want to celebrate the same kind of way that it was done then. And I think you'll see that they have a history of that too. So I'm not seeing what they do for a living, but whatever they do, they take it seriously, and they do okay at it. And I think this is too someone who's going to be fair in terms of the home and family life. If you do one thing, they're going to do another. They're not going to just sit and do nothing while you clean the house and cook. They're going to be engaged, and they may expect that from you too. They may have a lot of expectations around family and stuff. Like, they really want it. They really want it to feel this certain way to them, and they're willing to do a lot to make it happen. They want this balance. They're willing to pay whatever it costs, do whatever it costs to maintain this feeling that they want in terms of their life, really. So you're not someone that kind of wants that. It's not, you probably are, because this is your person. So this can be, in Taurus, this can be very comforting. This could be someone that has a routine that they do all the time, but with the 2 6s, it's a balanced routine, it's a comfortable routine, it's a good thing, You might be really glad, that they want to have sex every Tuesday night or something, or that they want to, that Tuesday is pizza night, or that on every holiday, you have certain holiday, you have to go to the beach house that their family always went to, that type of thing. So it might not be so terrible. So Taurus, let me know. Thank you. That's the April singles reading. 4 pillars. Let us know what you think. Certainly appreciate it. Do hit like. Appreciate it. You made it this far. What the hell? Means a lot.